First, back in April the 25th, medical deputies and paramedics responded to the 800 block of Garden Parkway, this apartment complex known as Hallmark Apartments. It's often also known as Hallmark Homes. They responded on an unresponsive 4-month-old infant. That infant was immediately transported to DCH and later to Children's Hospital. Examinations there revealed internal injuries consistent with abuse. The Violent Crimes Unit was immediately contacted, launched an investigation. The injuries were determined to be life-threatening, and later on that same day, the child was placed on life support. On the very next day, April the 26th, the Violent Crimes Unit charged one male with aggravated child abuse in relation to that incident. His name is Jackion Ladarian Stewart, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. He's 27 years of age. He has been incarcerated in the county jail since that time on a bond for that charge. Yesterday, the hospital informed us that that child had passed away. And in consultation with the district attorney's office this morning, those charges are being upgraded to felony murder. And he will be held in the jail with no bond at this time. Years ago, on May the 14th, as you all know, we responded to Jack Warner Parkway to the Alcoholics Anonymous building on a suspicious death. Police department responded there, found an individual there identified as Russell Thomas Andrews. He's 52 years of age. He was a client or a participant in that program, long-term client. He was found deceased there. It was determined that his death was the result of foul play. That case is actively under investigation at this time, and there's going to be very little to anything that I'm going to release about that. But that case is actively being investigated right now. We had earlier released information on a possible person of interest. We've had a lot of calls about that. We would ask if anybody does know any information about that incident or that individual, or they believe to be that individual, to call the Violent Crimes Unit or the Tuscaloosa Police Department and share that information with us. We do not believe that that individual is still in the Tuscaloosa County area at this time. But this case is still actively under investigation, and there's not going to be a lot more I'm going to respond to about that. Earlier this morning, today, on the 16th, about 1:30 a.m., Tuscaloosa Police responded to a shooting in the 13,000 block of James I. Harrison Parkway. It's not Forster Gardens, Brookhaven Apartments. One subject was found deceased there, having been shot multiple times. A second individual there was also shot, but his injuries are not life-threatening. Suspect had fled the scene. Been investigating that all last night, early this morning, and today. And just a little while ago, Aaron Rashad Smith was located by the U.S. Marshals pursuant to a warrant for murder in that case that we obtained earlier this morning, and he's currently being incarcerated in the county jail on no bond as well in that case.
What are his charges?
Murder.
It's murder, okay.
Yeah, murder. So, murder, I'm sorry, and attempted murder. There's the other victim was shot as well. So, murder and attempted murder for Mr. Aaron.
The victim who was